Welcome to the Summer Sports Report. I'm your host, Erin Summers. This week, it's all about the rivalry matchup between NC State and North Carolina. Welcome inside our Coastal Plain League studios. I'm your host, Erin Summers. This is Around the CPL. I think the excitement level is even higher this year because we didn't get that full March Madness last year. We didn't even get any of the NCAA tournament. Army improved to 5-1 on the season. They break their 6-game losing skid on the road with a 28-16 win over UTSA in the Alamo Dome, which just happens to be the last place that Army won on the road last year. It's not always about what Coastal Plain League players do on the field. CPL teams have been largely involved in their communities, putting an emphasis on not only developing the player, but the person.
Coach Randy Sanders, he's one of the most entertaining coaches in the conference.
Yeah. He said, hey, if you guys like to play football, we're going to play 19 games at least this year, so get ready. You had a 29-yard touchdown. I will raise it with a 37-yard rushing touchdown by a quarterback that's brand new to the system. It was the first ever time on the football field by sophomore Tyler Tyler. I mean, you can't bet against Susie Gardner and what she's capable of at Mercer. And this season, they brought back 4 of their top scorers. So while they had a down year last year, this year, they were ready, prepared for a successful season. Wes, it has been a crazy start to the ACC football season. Not even every team has played yet, as we're still waiting for UVA and Virginia Tech to get on the field this weekend. For you, though, what team has surprised you so far?
Ooh, wow, Erin.
You mentioned Louisville. Heading into this weekend, they're ranked 24 in the country. They'll be at number 21 Pitt. You look at the Louisville quarterback, Malik Cunningham. He's second in the country right now with 650 passing yards. And then the Pittsburgh defense, they've only allowed 5 points per game on average, and they're holding teams to 154 yards total. Who do you think has the advantage in that matchup?
To me, we often get ahead of ourselves sometimes with games like this.
Campbell head coach Mike Minter said that when he got back on the bus, he had 200 text messages. Social media was blowing up as people across the country found out about Campbell and their mascot, the Fighting Camels. Yes, the Savannah Bananas brought back the kilt game. Here is a look at men playing baseball in skirts. The Black Knights are top 5 in the country in several defensive categories: turnovers gained, rushing defense, defensive touchdowns, and fumble recoveries. What has led to the Black Knights' success?
Number one, I don't think they didn't have to search for the answers.
An offensive explosion from running backs Deion Jackson and Mateo Durant, who combined for 205 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns, helped catapult the Blue Devils to their second win of the season. Duke is now 2-5, and UNC head coach Mac Brown said, despite their record, the Blue Devils are a threat. I spoke with Jawad Williams a few episodes ago. Was in Japan playing.
Yep.
And he said he's going to be playing until he's 40. That's his goal.
Yeah.
What is your goal here?
Yeah, actually, me and Jawad played on the same team last year. I don't know if it's and so he ended up.
Okay, so I appreciate you talking about him, but this is about you, Shav. How much longer are you going to play?
I gotta pay my respects to Jawad though.
You're just going through your daily routine. Basketball is your one moment to be social and be around other people, and then to get that taken away from you and have to be stuck back in your room, not knowing when you get to play again. It's really disheartening for some of these players, but I will say the hardest working person on any staff right now is the assistant coaches that have to do these scouting reports because they are flipping through teams, not knowing who they're playing, switching back. It's got to be so difficult. They've had a lot of the football players on campus working in their own position groups and everything like that. They said, which was pretty funny, Mac Brown said in his press conference a couple days ago that he asked the players how they were going, and they said, well, honestly, we don't know how to play football and stay social distanced. It's been really weird.
Yeah.
So it's obviously a difficult time for the players to try to navigate as well.